Today, I am in Richland, Iowa, where coming up July 5th and 6th, it's the Richland, Iowa Homecoming 2024. It's going to be a big celebration, and I'm going to visit with Alisa Tolle on this episode, and she's going to tell you all about what's coming up. But first, I want to let you know that my sponsors are Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix and clean and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all of your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer, they've got your trailer, and they fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops. And Blue Dog Lawn Care of Wayland, Iowa, for all your residential and commercial lawn care needs. And when the snow's flying and lands in your driveway or your sidewalks, they take care of that too. They all present Southeast Iowa today. I'm John Bain, author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host. Let's visit with Alisa. Alisa, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
We're on the beautiful square here in Richland, here in the park, and you've got a big event that happens every 5 years coming up.
We do. It's called our Richland Homecoming, and we get a theme every year, and this year is Come Grow With Us.
Nice.
And we start our day out on July 5th at 4 o'clock, and we have entertainment set up we have our welcome, we have an introduction to a speaker who's been a resident or has connection to the town. And then after that, it's going to be on a stage set up at the Alumni Park, which is the ball field. Okay. Not a lot of shade, so we're hoping for a nice day.
All right.
If it's bad weather, we're going to end up probably moving it up here for the heat or whatnot.
Gotcha.
So we don't have to worry about that.
Well, right here is just beautiful. I mean, you got the nice gazebo and trees and a shelter. And I've been here several times for events in the past. And actually, I was here 5 years ago for the last one of these.
Yes.
I interrupt this podcast interview to remind you to like, follow, and subscribe. Just push that little button, give me a like, and enjoy the podcast. So why do they do it every 5 years?
They did it every 5 years because previous settlers, the people of town, decided that it was a big undertaking. The very first one they did, they had over 6,000 people that came here to the town of Richland.
Wow.
So there's a long history of rich culture. It's come and gone. But we do it every 5 years because it is a big undertaking to do a festivity.
Yes.
So we have a 3-day event that we plan.
And it is huge. You get a lot of people here. In 5 years ago, you had a car show with a salute to the Iowa State Patrol.
Yes.
And I mean, you had Iowa State Patrol cars from many different decades, and lots of, at that time, current Iowa State patrolmen were here too. Yes. Mm-hmm. But really, what a fantastic display of cars and things like that. Mm-hmm. I know you're not doing a car show this year, but you've got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to wrap up that segment and kind of go around to a different part of the park so people that are watching this get a feel for what the town looks like.
Perfect.
So listen, now we're over by the freshly painted and still underway painting gazebo here.
Yes.
And I know you've got a lot going on at Alumni Park.
Yes.
And that's going to start on July 5th, Friday,
yes.
July 5th. Tell us what's going to go on there.
4 o'clock is when our festivities starts. We have the welcome, we have a speaker, we have concessions that are going to be open and run by the soon-to-be 8th graders of Pekin's next year.
Okay.
And all the funds go towards their trip, so we hope people will eat there and help them with their funding.
Do you know where they're going to go on their trip?
They're going to Washington, D.C.
Oh, well, yeah.
So it just funds the trip for next year's 8th graders at Pekin.
Okay.
To get them to the trip to the Washington, D.C. and a few other locations.
Well, I hope that people are very generous.
Yes, I do too. They're going to have food ready for you throughout the day, and then When it's opened, we're going to have the Absolute Science foam cannons that are going to be shooting off in the park. We're going to have stage entertainment with there's a lady from Fremont that has parrots that does shows. She's going to be up on the stage right by the ball fields.
Okay.
And she'll be doing a couple shows there. And then we are going to have the Blondies, the Bluegrass Blondies coming in for closer towards evening, actually getting us started for the fireworks that are going to be displayed by the Flashing Thunder out of northern Iowa.
Okay, and do you know where the Bluegrass Blondies are from?
I do not know where they're from. I actually have their information in our ad book that we have that's going to be handed out freely. So it'll explain where all of our entertainment comes from, gives you information on them directly.
Well, very well. And if people are looking ahead, because we'll have this up a few days before the actual event, you've got a Facebook page? We
do. It's called the Richland, Iowa Frogtown. And you can scroll through there and see all of the posters that we have for events, or for a fun run that we have, or a bake contest that we have, cookie and pie.
All right.
So that's just more information on there.
Very good. And I'll even have that up on the screen so people can see that as well.
Thank
and let's just kind of move around another location, because I think it's fun to showcase this beautiful park.
Yes, thank you.
Alisa, we are at the Hinshaw Shelter here on the square at the park, at Richland Park in Richland, Iowa. What is going on July? I get my calendar months messed up. But it's always a lot warmer in July.
That is correct.
What's happening July 6th?
July 6th, Saturday. That is basically our full day of entertainment. We start the day off about 7 o'clock. They're going to have a breakfast. It's a free will donation. The Pekin FFA and the Richland Ladies Club are running the breakfast. Free will donation goes to their groups. And then as that's going on, they are going to be at the Catholic Church here in town, just a block west of the square. And from there, they're signing up for a 5K fun run walk. It's a 5K or 1 mile fun run walk here in Richland as well. So you can sign up or meet up there for the run that starts at 8 o'clock.
Nice.
And then at 8 o'clock, they're also going to be the parade sign up starting up down at the Alumni Park that we were at on Friday.
Gotcha.
And they'll get lined up down there, and they'll run the parade route here straight by on the west side of the Richland Square. So we hope people will come and join the parade. There are going to be, I believe it's, you get prizes for the winning on 4 or 5 categories. And again, that information is also on the Richland, Iowa Frogtown. You can find the information on there.
Okay.
But once they come up here, we're going to have a little kiddie parade at 10 o'clock, and then 10:30 is the big parade.
Okay,
so if you want to put your kiddos in there, they can win a prize as well.
Nice.
From that, we roll right into about noontime is when we're going to have the entertainment from Adam Whitehead start on our freshly painted bandstand.
Nice.
That's our first stage that we'll have set up here.
That's making history.
Yes, yes. And then as he's singing and entertaining, we are going to have vendors along the sidewalk.
Okay.
We are going to have the firemen are going to be having their big water fight right out here on the west side of the square.
Nice, nice.
We're going to have a kiddie tractor pull that is a sanctioned event that's going to be held in the fire station, as well as bingo going on. So we have a lot of things happening at one time.
There's something for everybody, literally.
There is something for everyone, that is correct.
Yeah.
We're going to have bounce houses. We're going to have, the National Guard is going to be bringing in, whether it's the climbing wall or Humvees or something to entertain kids. So
oh, nice.
We're going to have along the square, we're going to have in the park during the day as well, we're going to have vendors like the crazy train ride that's going to come. We're going to have blow-ups, like a slide and a bounce house. We're going to have the Jefferson County and Keokuk County extension offices coming in, or conservation offices coming in, doing hands-on projects.
Nice.
So we have both Jefferson County and Keokuk County coming in. We also have a 50-50 raffle that we're going to be doing throughout the day, throughout the event. And all that money, 50-50. We're trying to raise money for the community club to help do more community events because we use all the funding that we get for this to help support the trick-or-treating nights that we have, the Halloween trunk-or-treats. We
Okay.
have Christmas events. That's what the community club really gears towards doing.
Gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what, just hearing everything that's planned, I mean, it's a good old-fashioned American celebration.
Yes.
And that just makes me smile thinking about it, because it's just an experience that if you have it and you live it, you always look forward to it.
Small town living is definitely something that people are gravitating towards now with the craziness times are right now.
Yes.
So, and a small town, you basically know your neighbors or know of them, as small towns go.
Exactly.
But
which sometimes that's good, sometimes
that's
it's bad.
correct. You know, it's a give or take.
Yeah,
That's just what it is.
But on a whole, I mean, this is you can just tell it's like a real life Mayberry.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've been striving for. You know, we want to be welcoming to everyone and hope that they take part in the community that they're living in.
Yeah.
So we try and keep the door open and invite people in.
Well, if I'm saying this to the listeners and the viewers, if you have never been to the Richland celebration, you really need to try and get here on July 5th and 6th, 2024, because it'll fill your heart with joy, and you'll just really enjoy the people and the events.
Yes, we try and keep people moving on and something all the time.
Mm-hmm.
After we go with the 12 o'clock bandstand entertainment, we're then going to have another stage set up just off to the southeast corner.
Okay.
And that's going to have a trailer stage will be set up, and we'll have another band, a local band, Going Places. They're from the Fairfield area. They're going to be up here doing a couple hours.
Nice.
We're also going to have another Absolute Science magic show happening on the bandstand after Adam gets off.
Very
and then
cool.
when they get off, they're doing the magic show from there. They're going to go on the ground, and they're going to have bubble stations in the area, in the square, so kids can come and enjoy that.
Yes.
As well as the bounce houses and Crazy Train and all that fun stuff. When we have the parade, we're also going to invite people to have tractors come through the parade and also set up around the square after they run through the parade route, and just park their tractor for a few hours throughout the day so people can enjoy that.
So young kids and old kids can get up close.
Yes. We like
Always.
to keep everything is going to be around the square here in Richland on July 6th, Saturday. That's
Awesome.
our big day.
Okay.
So, and then once we get done with the bingo and the kitty tractor pull, water fights, the magic shows, we have a new program it's not a new program. It was a new facility that was built in Richland.
Okay.
That is just a block west off the square, is our new Richland Daycare Center.
Yes.
They're going to have a walkthrough around 4 o'clock so people can come and look at the new facilities there.
And that is just right
Behind the White Trinity Church there on the west side.
Just right behind there.
It's a beautiful brick building,
Yes.
state-of-the-art, that Jerry Robinson, he was a gentleman who really loves the town of Richland. He lives in Colorado,
Wow.
but he's still putting his time and effort into the community that he loved as he was growing up. And we really, truly appreciate his sponsoring this continued growth with our Come Grow With Us theme, bringing in littles
That's
to
incredible.
continue the beautiful town of Richland's history.
That is incredible. And just last year, I did a podcast at the groundbreaking of that, and
Yes.
here it is in fruition, just coming true.
Yes, we are going to hopefully have everything ready to go in August here this year.
That is incredible.
We're looking at around 60 kids if we, for
Yeah.
capacity, so.
And I think that's probably almost like a month earlier than first projected, because I kind of, in my head, I kind of remember something about September of this year.
Yeah, August, September is
Okay.
where they're
But
going.
still,
around
they're right
school
on
time.
schedule.
They're darn close, yes.
And when it comes to construction and everything else, that's pretty amazing.
Yes, and they kept it local, so we've have them highlighted in our ad book as well.
Okay.
Great sponsors. We had wonderful sponsors this year that helped us to pay for the entertainment and just donate their money towards a great event that we're trying to do every 5 years.
That is awesome. Well, I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of stuff to do yet.
Yes.
Besides your regular job, you're all that goes with this.
Yes.
Is there anything we should have talked about that we didn't?
I'm thinking, yes, there is.
Okay.
Saturday evening, also around 6 o'clock, our entertainment continues with Steve McLean, who will be playing up on the bandstand again. So we're jumping from bandstand to stage, entertainment constantly.
Nice.
He'll be playing up there at the same time that we are going to be hosting a meal that the community club sponsors.
Okay.
And the Jefferson County, trying to think, hold on. Pork producers, that's it.
Okay.
Couldn't think. JBS and the pork producers are going to be cooking loin dinner
Very good.
and side fixings and whatnot. And we'll have a kids meal as well. And with our cookie and pie contest that starts on Saturday morning, all those extra pies and cookies get brought over here and are served during the meal.
Holy cow.
And then we have a huge auction after the dinner that all the funds that we are going to be getting from the baked goods are going to a local resident, Barb Alsop, for a cancer. She's fighting cancer.
Oh.
So all the funds that we're doing, we are providing to her for her fight.
I'll tell you what. First of all, I should have said holy pork or holy pie instead of holy cow. But I mean, just everything. It just oozes small town fun.
Yes.
And I know everybody's going to be looking forward to it. I hope folks that are watching this right now say, hey, we weren't sure we were going to go, or we didn't know, but we're going now.
Yes, that would be great. We're welcoming everybody. We hope you all have a great time. Enjoy our small town. We work very hard to try and get things to help, entertain everyone. We're really focusing on kids now, but the music should be really good. I'm excited about that. The entertainers that we have, again, the Blondies, the Bluegrass Blondies starting off on Friday evening. We have Adam Whitehead again. We have Going Places. We have Steve McLean. We have Absolute Science. We have a lot going on. And we hope everyone can come and take a time out of their day to enjoy it with us.
Well, I'm sure they will. And Alisa, thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thanks so much to Alisa for visiting with me today, and thank you for watching. And also thanks to our sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, Hinshaw Trailer Sales, Girling Repair, B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops, and Blue Dog Lawn Care. I'm your host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.